Today in the pedal vault, the KMA audio machine's Fuzzly Bear. The Fuzzly Bear from KMA Audio Machines is a Silicium-based fuzz. It's a highly improved version of the classic 70s Jordan Boss tone. It comes with 3 knobs: volume, skin meat and gain. While volume and gain should be quite obvious, the skin and meat knob changes the bias of the gain stage and shifts the mid-frag from skinny aggressive throaty sound to low and fuzzy balls. It has no internal trim pods, but this awesome artwork with the Fuzzly Bear, of course, and his eyes are 2 LEDs. So, without further ado, let's go straight to the EQ curves, but one disclaimer: this is my first fuzz pedal and I'm very curious to find out how the EQ curves actually work for fuzz pedals. So, let's activate it. Okay, we have this obviously a volume boost and this bass drop, and volume just boosts the frequencies in a linear way. So gain at 0 gives you actually no signal, so we have to crank it a bit, and while cranking it to max, we see that it basically smoothens out the EQ curve. Okay, so skin and meat. When we add more skin, the mids shift a bit, and when we add more meat, basically boost around the 230 Hz region. Okay, that's about it, and now to the sound. So for the live part of this review I chose another driven sound because I think the Fuzzly Bear does exceptionally well with driven amps, and the signal chain, my Black Hat custom guitar with Barnacle Rebel Gel pickups, into the Fuzzly Bear, into the Fractal Audio XFX, and I just have two blocks enabled. It's the amp block, it's a Solo 100 lead, that's basically a Soldano SLO 100. You can see my EQ right there. I basically cranked the treble and reduced the bass and the mid a bit, left gain on 5, into the cap block, and the cap is another Jens Bogren IR. I really think those IRs are exceptionally well made. I use them constantly. And this one is the Call on Heaven IR. So here is it, just XFX. And now let's activate the Fuzzly Bear and see where we go. Really adds this gnarly thing. You have to be careful with the skin meat knob though, because too much meat could make your tones sound fuzzy and overpowered. Show you what I mean. That's overpowered as well. So, and while I'm not the best lead player in the world, or I don't know if I'm the best lead player in Nightbearer actually, but I think I can add some licks or so to give you a better overview how it sounds with the lead playing. Please keep in mind the Bogren IR is especially made for rhythm tones, so yeah, let's see. I stay on the bridge pickups and later I switch to the neck pickup. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm not into fuzz pedals at all. So this was a rather challenging video for me, but I thought, why not broaden your horizon? And I have to admit, I see definitely some pros and some cons, but they aren't real cons. Anyways, let's start with the pros. The Fuzzly Bear, it gives you a nice chunky sound. I really like it in front of the distorted amp, although people told me you don't use a fuzz pedal in front of the distorted amp. But because it's my channel, I can do whatever I want. so I used it in front of the distortion. So you have to be careful with the gain and with the skin and meat control, because it can easily sound a broken speakerish and very pumping, and that's the sound that I've typically in mind when I think about fuzz pedals, and it's not good at all. But you can use it as a really nice boost pedal to spice up your distorted sound, make it more edgy, more dirty. In front of the clean amp, however, it gives you a nice distortion that can go into fuzz territory, but it's not what I think of a fuzz sound, and I have a very negative connection to a fuzz sound. So the pedal is very good because it gives me a very good distorted sound. So yeah, although the pedal only has 3 knobs, I think it's very versatile. You can use it in front of the clean amp for a nice distorted sound, or a fuzz sound if you want, and you can use it as a nice dirty boost in front of your distorted amp. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. May the force be with you and have a nice day.